question on linear programming. The objective function has been stated, as well as the constraint and the non-negativity. So the requirement is that we have to solve the linear programming problem using the graphical method. So how do we go about this? This is our objective function, which is stated as 400x plus 300y. Then the non-negativity is given. This is our constraints. We have the machine hours and then the labor hours. So we have 5x plus 4y less than or equals to 4,000. Then the second constraint is 2x plus 5y less than or equals to 2,000. Non-negativity is x and y greater than or equals to 0. So how do we solve this problem? Using the graphical method. So the first thing first is to convert our inequality to equation. So to do this, we are going to have the steps in solving this include 1. Solution. We are having the first step 1, is to convert the inequality. Convert the inequality to equations. So we have the first equation to be 5x plus 4y equals to 4,000. Then our second is equation 1. And the second equation is 2x plus 5y equals to 2,000. Equation 2. So step 2. What do we do in step 2? We solve for x. Solve for x and y. Don't forget that these two are the decision variables. We call them decision variables. So decision variable 1 and decision variable 1 and 2. These are the two decision variables that we have. So what do? We pick the first equation, which is 5x plus 4y equals what? 4,000 machine hours. So what do? Let's determine this or this. So we have to calculate this or this. So let's solve for let's determine y first. So we now say when x equals 0. So we substitute x equals to 0 into this equation. So we have 5 into 0 plus 4y equals 400. Don't forget that these are hours, 400 machine hours. So we have 0, 5 times 0 plus 4y equals what? 4,000 hours. That's machine hours. So this is giving us 4y equals 4,000 hours. So by the time we divide, we choose both sides by 4. So we are having divide both sides by 4. Divide this by 4. So we are having y equals 1,000 units. So this is 1,000 units. So what it means is this, that we need 4 hours of the machine to produce 1 unit of y. So by the time you divide this 4 hours divided by this 4,000, that's the total constraint. So we are producing 1,000 units. So we've solved for y. So we need to solve for x. So how do we solve for x? How do we solve for x? Let's determine our x. We have determined the first decision variable, which is y. So the second decision variable, which is x. So we still maintain this equation 1. So we say that so we have our this when y equals 0. So from the equation, we have our equation to be 5x plus 4 into the y is 0 here. So we now have equals to 4,000 hours. So this is 5x plus 0, 4 times this is 0, equals to 4,000 hours. Don't forget that this is hours. So what it means is that we need 5 hours to produce 1 unit of x. So 5x, to solve for that, we have 5x equals to 4,000 hours. Don't forget that this is also hours. So what do? We divide both sides by 5. Divide both sides by 5. Divide by 5. So we have 5. Divide both sides by 5. So we have this also divided by 5 as. So let's cut this. So we have x equals what? 5 here 1. 5 in 40. That will give us what? That will give us what? That will give us 800 units. That will give us 800 units. 800